Fully live? Oh, what's going on Facebook? What's going on Instagram? Good to see you guys. Today we are talking about what's working now inside e-commerce, and I'm excited to go over some really cool stuff that we've found that are actually increasing conversions in your e-commerce. So basically what you're going to learn today is something you can take immediate action on within your own funnels. Go put this stuff in there, and I'm going to guarantee that you can see an increase in conversion. Just make sure you watch your stats, okay, from how you do it. So what we're gonna be talking about is what I'm placing right now on my sales page and on my order form, both, okay? So it's both. This is also on my sales page and it's also on my order form. And this is the simple stuff. These are the simple things that are rudimentary in the online space, but I don't see anybody doing this stuff. And when we go and do it, it always proves to increase conversions. And I'll tell you why. Is because what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock down rebuttals that people are coming to your sales page. They're wondering, should I buy this, should I not? And then they're leaving. When in fact, you could have had the opportunity to sell them right on that page. So what we're talking about today is an FAQ section on your sales page and order form. Now, if you're new to us, my name's TREYLEWellen. This is Marketing Mondays every Monday at 11 a.m. I don't know if someone shared this with you today or if you just kind of happened to stumble upon our page. Maybe you've been following us for quite a while, but I appreciate you showing up today. We talk everything e-commerce, what's working now, how to add conversions, how to optimize for conversions and optimize for sales and profits. That's what we do. So if you're looking for someone to help you along, take you under our wing and walk you through the processes of how we do that, you need to visit Talk to TREY. That's TALKTO, TREY.com, where you can schedule a call with our team, our staff, and ask questions. Ask the hard, bold questions that you have about your business. How can you help us? How can we increase our conversions? How do we increase our carts? How are you going to help us do that? And I tell you what, we got a great team that can answer those questions for you. But all you got to do is schedule a time with us at talktotrey.com. Do that today, and I look forward to seeing you guys on there. So going back to the FAQ. So this is the big thing. FAQ, I know it sounds simple. I know it sounds rudimentary. I know it sounds kindergarten, but I'm telling you right now, it will have a huge impact on your conversions, on your sales page and your order form. The cool thing is when people see these FAQs, right, they're questions that are in their mind, that are going on in their mind. The question is how do we know as entrepreneurs, as sales guys, right, as copywriters, what those questions are going to be? Well, I have 6 ways today for you to figure out what exactly those rebuttals are, what those questions are, how to go find them, where to find them, and then how to put them on your sales page and your order form. You guys ready? You guys excited? Give me some likes, give me some hellos. Good to see you. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna watch my own live with you guys, but realistically I'm over here checking the questions out, saying hello to you. So give me some hearts, give me some likes. I love seeing you guys live, by the way. Love talking to you. That's why we do it live. We don't do fake lives. What's up, Instagram? Good to see you guys. Tatiana's over here. Syed's over here. AR321291 has joined us as well. That's a heck of a name. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm liking you guys, and I switched the cameras on you. So, okay, let me see if I can pull this up for you, for us all today. And then I'm going to get into the FAQ sections, okay? So, a couple things. Is the first thing we want to do is this, the reason we're doing FAQs isn't really like to describe or sell our products, maybe a little bit. But what it's really doing is it's battling the rebuttals they have in their mind, the questions that and the reasons of why they're not buying your product and they're leaving the page because they weren't able to find the solution, okay? Just yesterday, right, I was on a website called Revolve. Maybe you ladies know about Revolve. You guys know about Revolve? Revolve is a pretty cool website. I have no intentions of doing any business with those guys, but what I do know is they have some really good FAQs. The FAQ section is pretty brilliant on their part. If you go over to their website, they sell men and women's clothing, maybe just women, I'm not really for sure. But when you go to the women, you can actually click on the model stats, ironically enough. And you can see the models in a dress, and you can go over to the model stats, and it tells you their height, their weight, what size dress or clothes they're currently wearing. And it's pretty impressive because that's allowing the women who are shopping on that website to kind of measure up to them. Okay, well, she look like a little thicker than me, or she look a little skinnier than me. And the dress size that she's in is a medium. Well, if she's in a medium, then a small is gonna fit me pretty easily. Or if she's in an extra small and she's about my weight, my size, then that's how I know I can measure up. Really great stuff. That's a FAQ right there in front of your face. It doesn't say FAQ. It just says the model stats. But those are questions, those are rebuttals that are going in the mind. So I'm helping you, I'm training you today of how to look for the questions and the rebuttals and the reasons why they're not buying from you on your website, okay? Again, this is gonna increase your conversions. What's up, Guido? What's up, Ismail? Good to see you guys. What up, Trey? Good to see you. Oh, so exciting. All right, so questions. So now we know FAQs. We know we're answering questions. We're knowing rebuttals. But the question becomes, how do I know what questions they're wanting to ask, right? How do I know what's going on in their head? Here's some of the easiest ways to find those questions, all right? So we're gonna move over to the whiteboard and we're gonna go over here with my to-do list, right? To show you guys exactly what we do, all right? So I'm gonna put out a list. You guys should write this list down, by the way. Make sure you're writing this stuff down. So these are ways to find the rebuttals. All right, we want to find these. All right, so number one is what I look at is I go over to the good Lord Amazon, right? The almighty Amazon. That's where everybody sells right now. All right, so I'll go over to Amazon, especially if I'm selling a similar product. I go to Amazon, I look up that same product. So I'll give you an example. We had some gun oil that was selling really, really well, and I wanted to increase the conversions even more. So I went and looked at what questions they were asking on Amazon. Now, of course, we weren't selling oil on Amazon yet, but there are other manufacturers selling gun oil. So I went to all the other gun oils on Amazon. I went and scrolled down to the Q&A section, the questions, and I looked at the most helpful. You know how they score it? They'll say, you know, oh, this one had 22 people who found this question helpful. So I look at the most helpful questions, and I took those questions, and I went and put those questions on our page. And again, real quick, we had an increase in conversion. So I go over to Amazon and I look at what questions are being asked on the product. Now, what a smart marketer would do is they would take those questions if you're an Amazon seller and they would put it into their descriptions, right? They would answer those through the descriptions. I don't see this happening, which is why I'm telling you guys to go and do it so you can be in front of the curve, okay, ahead of that curve. So I go to Amazon, I'll look at the questions, see exactly what type of questions they're asking, and I'll also look at what they hate about it. So I'll also go to the reviews. And I'll look in the reviews of how I can increase the quality of my product. Maybe there's something wrong. One thing, a big thing on Amazon reviews with the oil was, I received my package, but it was leaking. The oil spilled all over the package and I had a package of oil. Ugh, we don't want that, right? So how can we make sure that doesn't happen? Well, we started taping the lids. We had our fulfillment center tape the lids so that way when it was going through packages, flying through the air, going through all the trucks and fulfillment centers, that it didn't get squeezed out. Well, that's exactly why we used a tape to tape it on, so we didn't have that problem that we found in the Amazon reviews. You can fix your products, right? Or if they said, hey man, the battery doesn't last as long, or man, I wish it was a little bit longer, or I wish it came in different packaging. Like, you can make sure that you're ahead of the game and that you can take out your competition by just listening to the questions and the reviews of current and past customers. So again, this is a big key point. That's like the word of the day is gonna be listen, okay? Listen is gonna allow you to have more conversions for your funnels. All right, how many of you guys love that one? You guys love that one? You guys using that yet for the questions for Amazon? That's a big one. All right, so then, what's another one? Another way, because I told you I was gonna give you six ways today. 6 ways to find out the questions and the rebuttals that people are asking themselves. The next one is gonna be putting an online chat on your sales page and on your order form. People are sitting there. They're literally sitting there on the edge to buy your product. This is what's happening, right? They're like by their keyboard. They're like, this is a really good product, but I got one question. If that question was answered, right? I've looked all over the website, right? If you have mouse flow, you'll see, or Hotjar, you'll see people like scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down. They're looking for the answer that they have in their head. Well, if you want to figure out what that question is, it's going to be online chat. They can pop up a little online chat. You can make it mobilized to your phone that you get those questions right there. Hey, does this come in a bigger size? Or, hey, I'm a size 32, but a length of 31. Do you have those sizes? Or, hey, is there any different colors that I can choose? Or, hey, want to know what material this is made out of? Or, hey, is this is this fire redundant? Or, I don't know. Crazy questions, right? But these are questions that they're asking you that you need to then take those questions and put in your FAQ. A lot of entrepreneurs, I've seen this happen where we'll get an online chat where somebody will call in and they'll ask these questions, or maybe you're on a phone call with somebody or they email in or whatnot, and they'll say, hey, I got this question. We answer that question just really quick, right? But what we don't realize is, whoa, if that guy's asking that one question, I wonder how many other people have asked that same question. And that's the key. Whoops, I forgot about you guys, Instagram. Didn't mean to do that. Whoop, let's get you guys over here. Sorry about that. Forgot about Instagram. That's why it's good to watch Facebook and Instagram both. You get both sides of the world. All right, so online chat. So you guys didn't miss this for your list. So far, we got Amazon, which is questions and reviews, and then we got online chat. Okay, to get those. The next one, a lot of you guys hate this, I know, but you know what? It needs to happen. Is an inbound call center. So many sales are going to happen with an inbound call center because people are calling up, they've got questions, right? They want to talk to somebody. A big one with this is just trust factor. The trust factor of just you having the ability for them to call in. Some people just test the number. It's crazy. They test it, okay, it's a working number, and they hang up, and then they go and buy. We've seen it happen multiple times. Or they got one question, hey, just want to make sure you guys weren't a scam. Just want to make sure you guys were alive and working, and how long does it take to get the product? Oh, sir, it's delivered within 5 to 7 business days. Okay, perfect, I'll go buy now. So they go back to the order form they bought, but they didn't buy because they had that one question in their head, and we would have never known what that question was if it wasn't for our inbound call center. Guys, this can be just a phone number to your cell phone. Maybe you go get a burner phone. Maybe you go get Google Voice that transfers over to that phone, or maybe you do some sort of Cricket. I don't know, whatever it is. Get a phone number up on your website so you can take inbound phone calls of questions. Now, I'm not saying just go and answer the questions. You need to make sure that you're listening. Listen to these consumers, listen to these customers, and ask them, hey, what questions do you have before you buy today, right? What's holding you back today? Ask that very question. Hey, what's holding you back from buying this today? Well, I don't know if it's going to fit me. I don't know if it's going to, be the right size. I don't know if I like the color. Is it different? I don't know if it's going to fit in my living room, whatever the product is, right? Well, let me get those answers or those questions you have answered today. But then also you're taking note as an entrepreneur, okay, as a salesperson of what those questions are, and you're bringing those back to the front, back to the sales page, back to the order form, and you're putting them under your FAQ questions, right? Frequently asked questions, and that way you're giving them the answers to those questions. Hey, when are you guys open? Hey, what's the pricing? Do you guys ever discount? What's the size? What's will it fit in my room? Like, the questions are different for every single product we put out there. And these are the ways we put our listening ears on to figure out what they're asking, what's bringing them or holding them back from buying from us. Is this making sense to you guys? You guys loving this so far? This is going to help you. It's going to help you sell incredibly well. You guys doing good on Instagram? Appreciate you guys. You guys got some good takeaways? Okay. So if you got an inbound call center, that means you can also do outbound calls. I know you guys love that, right? Outbound calls. So outbound calls are important because I want to know why people didn't buy. So I will do something called calling my non-buyers, my prospects, okay? People who opted in, people who went into my 2-step order form. Ooh, that's a good one. By the way, if you're not using a 2-step order form, you should go watch last week's Marketing Mondays. We exploded with information, golden nuggets. It was like a shower of golden nuggets about the 2-step order form. Go listen to that one. But check this out, outbound calls, we're calling the non-buyers. We outbound them. I know, how crazy is that? I personally will outbound these non-buyers. I'll say, hey, it's Trey. What's going on? CEO of our company. Wanted to reach out. Noticed you didn't grab our widget. Wanted to know what held you back. What questions did you have before placing a purchase with us today or yesterday, whatever it was. And my friends, I'm telling you, those are not sales calls. Do not try to sell your product on that call. You are there to improve the customer service, improve your conversions, improve the quality of your company and what you're doing for your consumers. Those are the purpose of those outbound calls, okay? So you don't have to go sell on them. You're just listening to the calls. They're doing the talking. You're just asking the questions. But you're listening, and you're making sure that whatever questions, whatever rebuttals they had before purchasing from you are going back to the FAQ page. Hey, yeah, I was curious about your refund policy. Didn't notice it was posted anywhere. Couldn't find it. And wanted to know how returns work. You see, usually I order something from online and it takes 30 days and then I find out that it came from China. Are you guys shipping from China? Or are you shipping from the United States? Right? What's the return policy? When I get it, what if I hate it? Do I have to pay for postage? Or are you giving me an RMA label to ship it back? How's that work? Well, those are great questions. Let me answer those for you. But also I'm taking mental notes of, wow, that's probably a question I should answer on my sales page in order form. Do you guys see how this is going to drastically increase your conversions? Makes sense, right? Total sense. So those are outbound calls. We got inbound calls. We got online chat. This one kills me because I see it all the time and no one does anything with it, which is your Facebook comments to your product ads. I see these all the time. I see them. I'm scrolling through. I see, thousands of shares, thousands of likes, thousands of comments, and I'll read them. I'm curious to see if this guy got it right. This guy's making money, right? He's pushing a ton of traffic, but he's still missing the little pieces, which is why we give to you guys the availability to talk with us, to have us help mentor you on how we do things, which is why you need to go to talktotrey.com. It's an easy link to remember. You can go over there and schedule a call with our team and staff of how we get to work with you, how we get to answer questions like these, how we get to improve conversions, the quality of traffic for your products, how you go from a break-even or a negative funnel to a profitable funnel. You can see right here, this is how we do it, and we do it very well. So head on over to talktotrey.com, schedule a call with us, and I look forward to working with you, okay? So Facebook comments, the product that they're currently selling, right? There's questions in the comments. Hey, I got questions. What's the price? How long does it take to ship? What's the return policy? What are sizes? Will it fit me? I'm a 32 waist and blah, 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 blah. Man, those are great questions, but then I go to the sales page and that question is nowhere to be found. They went and all they did was they replied to it, which is not a bad thing. Some people actually reply to the comments, but then that's the only place that answer resides. You see, that answer and that question now have become awareness within your own sphere of what's going on with my product. Now the question is okay, why don't we take that to the sales page in the order form and place it on there? Because if this dude's asking it, you got 10 other guys that got the same question and didn't buy from you because that question was not answered. All right. So that is, how many is that so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I promised 6 today. That's what we're going to do. Let's see. We got inbound calls. We got outbound calls. This is a lot of stuff. Facebook comments, online chat, Amazon. Which one am I missing? Oh, this is a good one. I'm glad I saved this one for last. This is another great one. Is a Google form. So you can create a Google form, which gives you the, I think it's, is it iframe code? I think it'll give you iframe code that you can place at the bottom of your sales page, at the bottom of your order form. And all I say is, hey, maybe you have a question before purchasing. We'd love to get that answered for you. What's your question? And right there, you have live traffic on your sales page, on your order form, and people are typing in their question, the one main question that they have in their brain of why they're not buying today. And they're typing it in, they're giving it to you. My gosh, friends, this is gold, right? And then you receive it in a Google form, 2 things. You answer the question, you email them out, say, hey, Mr. Sean, that's a great question you had today. Here's the answer to your question. Here's the link to go back and buy. Secondly, we're going to go to the FAQ sections within our sales page and our order form and place that same question on our sales page and order form and have a really great answer to that question. So now people who are coming to your Google Forms and your order forms, that question has been answered. So you shouldn't receive that same question ever again. If you do, well, maybe your FAQ section is in the wrong spot. Maybe it's hard to find. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's too hard to read or too hard to sort through. Okay? So there's all ways around how we do things. But my friends, there's your 6 ways of finding the rebuttals that are keeping your consumers from buying from you. And I'm telling you what right now is, like I guaranteed at the beginning of Marketing Mondays today, is when you put this on your sales page, when you put this on your order form, I guarantee you're going to see a lift in conversions, right? Because now you're answering their questions, you're answering the rebuttals that are going in their head, and it's the same thing. It's just law of large numbers, and that conversion will increase. Do it today, okay? So hey, tell you what, my friends, thank you for watching today. My friends, I appreciate you guys. Bam, Instagram, you guys are live with us. What's up, Ismail? Yes, it also decreases refunds and chargebacks. Absolutely, it does. Appreciate you guys being on here. Hey, tell you what, here's a cool thing. Just so you know, if you're new to us, we do this every single Monday. It's called Marketing Mondays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Like our page. Right now, we're on the Trey Llewellyn live page. We come here every Monday, give you guys free content, golden nuggets to take away of what's working now, like what's working in e-commerce, how to take what we're giving you today, go apply it, and then come back. Tell us how it worked. Did it increase conversions? Did it decrease conversions? Did you have more profitability? Did you actually go from a negative funnel to a profitable funnel? Tell us. We'd love to hear from you. Okay? My friends, it's been great. Instagram, we'll see you guys later. And Facebook, the same thing with you. Appreciate you guys being on here. Share this with somebody that you love. All right? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.